Ladies, calm down. Of course I care about you. I mean, I worked really hard for you guys. And speaking of working hard, my friend Joe Hengemuehler, is a special night for him. I'm Christopher Sine. I worked for Joe.
And that's something hundreds of people in Arizona can say about award-winning producer, mentor, and coach, Joe Hengemuehler. His Arizona career spans roles at what is now Fox 10, 12 News, and ABC 15 in Phoenix, as well as KOLD in Tucson, and stops at ASU and the city of Glendale.
You made TV different, which you still do.
Even his path to Arizona TV was different. After a dartboard decision to move to Phoenix, Joe started selling cars at Earnhardt Ford. When the anchor Dave Patterson walked in, it set the wheels in motion for a 30-year career.
Most of the calls that come into the Camp Verde Marshal's office are domestic calls.
He appeared on air once when he had hair, and there was no one else to cover the overnight story. Despite that crime coverage cameo, Joe thrived behind the scenes as a producer and leader, focused on great writing, strong storytelling, and building successful teams.
He is upbeat, makes a great cup of coffee, and he is genuinely just a funny guy.
As a news director with a passion for innovation,
from ABC 15 News,
Joe led the launch of the Valley's first ever live social media show, now at 9.
Thank you for joining us now at 9.
We want you to be part of the conversation.
And in Tucson as news director and then general manager.
Hola, hola amigos, nomás les pido un...
KOLD introduced Southern Arizona to its first ever Spanish language news app, Noticias 13.
To all of you celebrating Joe tonight, I celebrate with you. Joe, congratulations and thanks for so many years putting your trust in my abilities. We celebrate you.
In a room full of friends, colleagues, and mentors, we all celebrate Joe Hengemuehler's place in the Silver Circle.
You're one of a kind. You're the best producer I've ever worked with and will ever work with. And you're very deserving of this honor.
Congratulations, dude. You totally deserve it.
We are shooting for 2 minutes here. We've been told 2 minutes. I could probably go on for 22 days, but I won't. You're welcome. Thanks to the NATAS board. Thanks to family here tonight. Thanks to friends and colleagues. It is probably an ingrained Midwest humility that I can't shake, and that is that throughout my career, I've never really believed that I should have been in whatever position it was that I was in at that moment. It's true. Wait, they want me to do this? I felt like I snookered everyone along the way. And that feeling of I can't believe I'm here carries on to this moment here tonight, especially in light of the reputation of tonight's other inductees to whom I say congratulations. I'm actually the lucky guy that got to work with 2 of them, Tommy Ferguson, Bruce Cooper, and congrats to Mike Watkins as well. In a short amount of time, I want to convey a lot, and here it is. Yes, it's the news, it's the big stories, it's the competition, it's the desire to be #1 in a game measured by hundreds of rating points, the ability to create content and to impact a community. All those indeed are ingredients in the stew of what we do. But I can nearly guarantee all of you that as the years roll on, for me at least, the lead story of this life lived in broadcasting in Arizona is about something greater, something that never got a push alert to your phone and it never got a promo. It is the story of the people who make it happen. It's their stories that make it all worthwhile for me. Being there with them and for them when babies were born, loved ones were lost, or witnessing the magic of 2 people finding each other, if only because they shared the same work pod, falling in love and ending up marrying each other. These are the stories I think of when I look back on this career, and I'm thankful for those who let me be there with them as their personal stories developed, who trusted me to lead them, and more importantly, deep gratitude to those who taught me so much along the way. And by the way, that news anchor that you saw at the beginning of that video piece, Dave Patterson, after many, many years, took my call, and he's here tonight with me, and I owe so much to Dave Patterson. In closing, someone once said, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I've always cared about journalism, and I care deeply about the people who produce it here in Arizona. Thank you, and good night.